just go to the airport, but it's really, really early, so I'm just gonna wait around. I'm gonna go inside and see what time I can. But I think I still got like an hour and a half until I can check my bags. So, through security just went pretty quick. So gonna find something to do and nosy around the shops maybe. It's still like 2.5 hours until boarding time and stuff. You even have lovelies. And the condition of fine hair is very nice. Where is it? Oh, this is one. That can't be. Can that be right? Wow. I think I need to try that. Here waiting, but I think I'm gonna go into the shopping center because my partner said he's still stuck in traffic, and I do really want to sit down because my leggies are hurting. Or ironically, it is from the sitting, but it's fine. I do still want to sit down, and I also need to look for something in the supermarket, so I might as well do that. So let's go. Got some plant-based ham. So I'm just gonna open and eat that. I'm actually really hungry. I think it's the nap. The nap took it out of me. So I'm gonna have that. What's this? Who is this? Look. That's my baby. Oh boy, yeah, is that you? Hi. What's that, Lucky? Is something there? Hey. Something in there? Is that nice? Was it worth me dragging 4 extra kilos of treats? Yeah, I think so. Hey you guys, as you can tell by the bright light, it is the next day. It is the following day, and I completely forgot. I completely forgot to log out yesterday because basically what happened, I've landed, I've waited for my partner, he came to get me, and in the meantime I'm waiting, I popped into a supermarket because where I've landed in like a much bigger town than where we live in. I was looking for
oh my god, what's it called? You know the lettuce that you use for kimchi, basically. It's nowhere to be found here. It's absolutely nowhere to be found here. So I was like, oh, we're in a big town. I'm gonna go in the supermarket and find it. I was looking for that, couldn't find it. Then my partner was like, oh, let's go to Jysk. It's not Jysk, it's called Jysk. But it's a Scandinavian store. It's written as Jysk, so I'm just gonna say it both ways. I don't want to offend people, but at the same time, I just got so used to, until I heard it. It's been years I've been calling it Jysk, and then I've just heard it on like an advertisement on TV that is called Jysk, and so my apologies. But yeah, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, it's just yeah, it's a store. It's like an IKEA type store, but not as big, and they have one in the town that we were at, and my partner's like, oh, let's pop in. And we popped in there, and we ended up buying a coffee table. I'm gonna insert that here.
Here's our table. It will look nicer once the carpet's back, but yeah. I don't know, I think it's so much nicer when it's round. It brings a bit more warmth as well. Yeah, cute. Yeah, the doorsteps that we got, I'm gonna call them Paco and Pablo. These are the cutest little things. Look at them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we went there, got the table, and then we popped into another supermarket because, like I said, I was looking for the vegetable, and then got home. It was quite late when we got home. The drive was quite long, and I spent some time with like the pooch and the cats and everything. They had to walk the pooch and eat, and I had a shower. I went to bed at 9 something. But I've had like a big lack of not intros. I had lack of outros when I was in the UK, because obviously with so much going on, and then, you know, like by the time we come back from being out for the day, the kids are back from school. I want to spend time with them, and then there's like supper time, and then people go to bed. I don't want to go up and like start to like do my outros while everyone's trying to sleep. You know how it is. You just get carried away. It's like limited time with family, and so yeah, there was a lack of outros. So I apologize for that, but that's why this morning I was like, listen, sign off the vlog, and yeah, that's why I'm here. And yeah, I completely forgot this. I will show you what I bought another time. I bought something at the airport. Other than that, nothing interesting happened. I was really stressed. In the morning because I didn't take my pill. Like, I take the pill usually an hour before flying, and then one like as I'm like just getting on the plane, and that comes as much as possible. But I was at the airport quite early, and I didn't at that point I hadn't had it, and I just had a freak out. I thought I checked in a smart suitcase with a battery, so I didn't even know these existed. But my sister actually lent me a suitcase because 20 kilos wasn't enough for me, so I had to buy another 10. I had to buy another 10 kilos. And so she gave me a small suitcase. And then as I checked it in, like, because it was the computer thing, and it was like, oh, no smart suitcases. And I was like, yeah, sure, no, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, shit. I remember that the day before I saw like a wire in the suitcase. And I was like, was that what it is? So I Googled it, and it was like, yeah, you've got the charging battery in there with the wire. And I was like, fuck, what have I done? I was ready to run there and be like, take back the suitcase, there's some battery in there. Luckily, I called my sister first, and I was like, is your suitcase a smart suitcase? And she's like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, oh, I don't know, I think it's the ones that like you can charge and stuff. And she's like, oh, yeah, you can put like the battery pack in there and blah, blah, blah. She's like, we don't have the battery pack in there. But because I don't know how much she knows. And I was like, what if there's like a battery pack that you add in, but what if there's something already in there that's like dangerous? You know what I mean? This is my anxiety brain telling me like, no, don't listen to this bitch. Like, she might not know, while I myself don't know. She eventually was like, no, we definitely didn't buy any battery packs. Nothing's in there, just the wire. Then I calmed myself down, and luckily I didn't cause a scene at the airport trying to get my suitcase back from being checked in. And then I freaked myself out about something else, about something that like my mum had to take in like a small aerosol, and I was like, oh my god, something's gonna happen, like the aerosol shouldn't be on the plane. But then I saw signs saying that under 100 ml you can take it in with you. Obviously you can never put an aerosol into the cargo hold. Don't do that, don't ever do that. But I was also scared that you can't take it into the cabin until I saw the signs. I was like, okay. So I was just looking for any reason to be stressed. I was like, I can't. Oh, and then I had like dog treats. I was taking dog treats for Loki from there in my backpack with me. I was convinced they're gonna take it away from me. Like, I don't know why, because it wasn't liquid, it wasn't paste. It was like a hard dog treats. And I just, once the suitcase situation was over, I was like, it's dog treats. The dog treats and the aerosol. Was just looking for any kind of thing to freak myself out over. Like my brain was like ready. Like, give me something to freak out over. And then luckily the time came where I took my pill and then everything just disappeared. And I was like, wow, okay. So the flight was kind of alright. I think I slept. Yeah, I slept for most of it. And that was it. Like, yeah, the rest you already know. So it wasn't like super eventful day, but it was just, yeah. It was a long day. It was a long day and I just forgot to check out. Anyway, all this to say that thank you guys for following this vlogmas. Thank you for still being here at the end of the video. Hopefully you watched till the end. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. Take care.